Hello everyone, welcome to this session on what's new in SEO in Odoo 19. So my name is Claire, I'm a business analyst and e-commerce expert here at Odoo. And today I'll be walking you through the brand new SEO features that just got released. So before we get started, feel free to scan the QR code here on the screen. This will take you to the Q&A session at the end. I'll just give you a second to scan. All right, let's dive in. So I'd like you to think about how you started most of your online journeys only a couple months ago versus now. A quick Google search then, and an even quicker prompt your favorite AI friend now. But the goal remains the same. You want an answer. Whether it's for a new pair of shoes, or the best carrot cake recipe, or how to fix a hole in the wall, every search has a single purpose: to show you the right answer. And with the majority of online experiences still starting with a search, either on Google or on an AI chatbot, SEO is more critical than ever for discoverability and traffic. So effective SEO ensures your brand shows up exactly where and when people are looking for it, without you having to pay for a single click. Now here's the challenge. The space for organic results is shrinking. Sponsored ads, AI overviews, people also ask sections are pushing organic results further down the page. And yes, that can feel a bit discouraging. But this is actually a huge opportunity. The goal is no longer to be just at the top of a list of blue links. Now the goal is to be everywhere. In featured snippets, in AI-generated answers, in product listings, shopping tabs, basically in all the different places where users are getting their information. And the way to achieve this is by creating compelling, high quality, and really valuable content. And at Odoo, we've recognized this shift. And that's why we've evolved our SEO tools to help you adapt to this new landscape and stay ahead of the market trends with intuitive and integrated tools. So to make it practical, let's see together how these new features in Odoo 19 for SEO can be used for home interior, so they can optimize their websites. But first, let me go over the focus for Odoo 19. So it's based on 4 main pillars. First, we have AI-powered auditing. Then we have translations, integrations, and finally, technical SEO features. So let's go over AI-powered auditing first. So you've probably seen in Fabien's talk yesterday the brand new SEO pop-up tool. Which is a bit different from version 18. You've probably seen it, but let's go together a bit deeper in how it works. So let me just switch page and go into my About Us page here on my website and open Site Optimize SEO. So in there, you see at the top we have a brand new button that allows you to save a lot of time while optimizing your page specifically. And it uses AI to fill in the information, for example, the title, the meta title, meta description of your page, but not only, so we'll see that right after. And so you see we have a lot more sections in this tool that we used to. So let me try it with you and click on the Fill with AI button to try and optimize our page. So as you can see here, the description is good, but it's maybe not the best, so that's a little reminder. Always review the content that is created by AI to add your own human touch to your content. Otherwise, you can end up with a really unpersonal content like this one. But that's already a good start. And if I scroll down a bit, we'll go over the sections that we can see now on the screen. So we have the keywords that already existed in the past. So this allows you to check how many times your main keyword has been used on the page and in the content of your page. So here you see that you have a check to see if it was used in H1, in the H2s, in the descriptions, and in the content in general. If we scroll down a bit more, we have a new image optimization section. In there, you can directly put the description of the image, while before you had to go into edit, click on the image, and then there add your description. So why is it useful to fill this in? First, it's an opportunity to add more keywords on your page. Then it's also important for people who cannot see the content of the website visually, so they can get a description of what the image is about. And it can also help put your image on Google Image, for example. So always try to fill in the alt tag, that's the technical word for it. And then finally, we have a new section for broken links. So here on my page, for example, I have this button. If I click on it, I end up on a 404 page. All SEO experts will be shocked by this, so let's try and fix that thanks to the new broken link section. Here I can directly check what URL is not redirecting to a page that exists. And if I remove this, I can search within the database all the URLs that actually exist, so I don't make any further mistakes. And here I'm just going to select my shop page. As you can see now, I don't have any broken links anymore. It has been checked and I can save my changes. I will just do that again. And my page is optimized. So as you can see, it's a real time saver. The AI button at the top creates descriptions that need maybe sometimes to be rewritten, but for the most part, it's really interesting to really save some time, try to add some keywords to it too. And as you can see, everything is integrated into one tool, so you don't need to integrate external tools anymore. Everything can be done in one go. So that's super useful. So yeah, that's basically what I just said. So you have AI-generated page optimization thanks to the button at the top, and new SEO checks directly on your page. So you need to do that for all your pages, and your website will be optimized in seconds. Then let's move on to the second pillar, which is about translations. So we all know it's super important to have a website that is translated into different languages, especially if you're trying to target different markets. But translations take time, and if not done properly, it can lead to huge SEO errors, and this is something that we really don't want, of course. So now Odoo has developed a new tool that helps you translate your page in literally one click, thanks to AI again, our favorite friend. So I just recorded a short video for you to watch because this feature literally got released 2 days ago maybe. So here, as you can see, this is my page in English, and I switched to French, and I want to translate it now. In green, in yellow, you will see all the content that has not been translated yet. I click on the button at the top right, and now it's translated in French, and I've checked, but the translations are really good. So, as I said, always review the content of the page. But yeah, it's a real time saver for content creators, and yeah, don't hesitate to use this tool now in V19. Then let's go over pillar number 3, which is about integration. So you know that we already have quite a few integrations within Odoo. So if we scroll down this configuration page, you see under tracking and SEO, we have all the integrations that can be checked here. So you have plausible analytics, you have Google Search Console, you have Google Analytics, but we have a new feature, which is the Google Merchant Center that just got released for this version. And this is super useful for all the e-commerce websites that are on Odoo to publish your listings elsewhere, so not only on your website, but also on other platforms. And the super useful thing here is that this XML feed, so it generates an XML feed, and it automatically synchronizes all the changes that you make in your Odoo database directly into the new platform. And you can use it not only for Google Center, Google Merchant Center, but also for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and many more, as long as it uses an XML feed. So you can end up in Google free and paid listings automatically thanks to this integration. So let me show you quickly how it works. So I will just, click here. And while it loads, I will show you how to connect it quickly. So it's literally 2 clicks. You go here by checking the box, manage your feeds, copy the URL here for your website. You go into Google Center, Google Merchant Center, Instagram, Shop, and so on. And you just paste the link and save. And it literally takes 2 clicks. Now I already did it, so I will show you what it looks like. Here I have my sources, as you saw, and I have all my products that are synced directly here, and all the information are also correct, so that's nice. All right, so let's move on now to pillar number 4, which is around technical SEO features. So first, we've worked on making the breadcrumb and the URLs of our websites a bit cleaner and nicer for user experience and navigation. So I will show you the example with one product. So for example, if I go in my shop on dinnerware, which is a subcategory of my category tableware, here I have this product here. When I click on it, I can find a breadcrumb that will always be appearing on the product wherever the path you take. So if I go, for example, back here on dinnerware, I am back to the subcategory of the product. So it's really interesting to have internal links within your website, which is super important for the navigation, but also for SEO, so that search engines really understand first the content of the page, and also the way users are supposed to navigate within the website. So it can really understand the content and what the page really is about. If we can go a bit further, let's check the URL here at the top. As you can see, we have the main category here in the URL, and then the subcategory 2, and then the name of the product. So this also gives a bit more indication to search engines to understand the content, understand the navigation, and also the structure of the website. So that's really nice, but that's not all, because let's imagine now this product belongs to several categories. If we do a different path now, and I go into gifting, for example, and then gifts between 50 and 100 euros, here I have the same product and a different breadcrumb here at the top. So maybe you're wondering, but how is this product going to be indexed? Are we going to have duplicate content? Well, of course, the answer is no. We made sure that there is no overlapping between the two, and you don't get duplicate content. It's only going to take one of the categories. So in this case, it will be, when I go on the product into the sales tab, the tableware and dinnerware category that will be indexed. This way, we avoid duplicate content, which is one of the biggest mistakes in SEO. So that's super useful too. So thanks to this, as I said, it gives you better indexation, smoother and easier navigation. Search engines can understand the product context better, and Google can crawl the site more efficiently. Category pages have internal links consistently, so this way your website is structured in a way that is understood by your users, but also Google and Bing and so on. Then let's go over structured data. So structured data also help search engines understand the content of a page. So usually it's more for products, but you will see that it's not the case anymore. We've actually extended this feature to other pages than the product. And what's the goal of structured data? Basically, it's to send information to search engines so they can really understand specificities around your product. So you get more visibility on search engines thanks to a better snippet on Google. So at the top, you see the standard product snippet that has very little information. You only have like the title and the description. And then you have a rich product snippet, in which you have an image, you have the rating, you have the name, its description. You can also have its variants displayed. It's not the case here, but I'm telling you that now it's possible. The price, so many more information that you didn't have before. So you get more visibility, potentially more clicks, so it's super interesting. And as I said, we've extended this not only to e-commerce, but also to other apps like appointments, event pages, blog articles, and much more. So what are the benefits? Now we are fully compliant with Google structured data guidelines, so we make sure that we don't skip any structured data. Google and search engines also can have a better understanding of the content of the page. You get richer snippets on the Google page. You get more visibility potentially and a better click-through rate in the end, because it's more appealing than a regular and standard product snippet like this one. And of course, we've worked on speed. So I know Can it be even faster than it was? Well, yes, it can be. So this is something that we work on consistently because user experience gets also improved thanks to that, and you get a better ranking in the end. So let me recap a bit what I just presented you for the technical side. So we've worked on clean product URLs that are really specific, not too long too. We've made the navigation better thanks to for the e-commerce, but also for other sections of the website, thanks to a breadcrumb that will always appear at the top of the page. Depending on the path you're taking, you will always have one, but you won't have duplicate content with indexation. We worked on structured data also, and finally, we've improved the speed of our Odoo websites. So before we wrap up, I want to share a few extra tips with you. So we've developed at Odoo some magic sheets, so I invite you to go to this URL here, so you can have a full checklist on what to do to optimize your website and you don't skip any step. So here, if you go there, you will really have all the tips to follow. Every time you upload a new product, you update a new category, or you create a new page, and also all the things you could do that you're not doing yet. And if you need more help, this is not enough. Internally, we also have an SEO service where we help you build a strategy. So we guide you in optimizing your website and also in being independent while doing it. This way, search engines can find your website and you can try and rank higher. So the process is we go through an analysis of the current situation you're in. Either you already have a website, you don't, it's on Odoo, it's not on Odoo. Of course, we put it on Odoo because it's the best platform ever. Then we review the strategy, and together we build a strategy for you. So we conduct a target keyword analysis, we review the structure of the website, and then we train you on how to do it, how to integrate these keywords into your content, and how it works in Odoo specifically. And finally, we help you in switching your website, if you already have one, on Odoo, so you don't lose the ranking you currently have. So if you're interested, don't hesitate to visit our service page on odoo.com/services/SEO. So what's next? Well, today I explored the new SEO features in Odoo 19, and I hope I've shown you that SEO is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's an ongoing effort where every little detail is an improvement. So the way people search is evolving fast. Simple keyword research is already being replaced by voice search, visual search, and even generative AI. And this shift has given rise to a new discipline called GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. And some experts believe that by the end of 2025, Google's AI overviews will dominate search results. So that means maybe fewer clicks for your websites, but way more visibility and opportunity and importance in being cited in all these different types of answers users will get. This is why it's super important to work on your SEO, but also to create valuable content, because you probably know that Google is putting a lot more emphasis on websites that now really are making you different and differentiate from your competitors. And at Odoo, we're passionate about giving you the best tools to succeed in this new landscape. And SEO, as I said, is a job that never stops. And our journey is just beginning, so as yours. Thank you for listening.
Hello, Claire, and thank you very much for your talk. I will now present you a few questions from out of the audience. First question, if we migrate to Odoo from another CMS, how do you handle preserving SEO?
Well, as I said, we have our service here to help you do that. But basically, we conduct a URL analysis where we try to redirect everything to the new website, so we make sure that you don't lose anything. But yeah, of course, it goes a bit deeper than that. You probably know it if you're an expert in SEO. But yeah, I really invite you to check our checklist that I showed you before. In there, you will have all the steps to follow if you need to do that.
All right, thank you very much. Second question. If we already use external SEO tools, how does Odoo's SEO suite fit in? Is it a replacement or complementary?
I think it can be complementary, of course, because as I said, you have the optimized SEO tool. But yeah, it's important to track the keyword rankings that you have, the traffic that you have on your website, so it can be complementary, and that's why we've integrated some tools as I showed you. So yeah, don't hesitate to use these tools and these integrations that are standards in the platform.
All right, thank you. Third question. Is the broken link checker limited to the current page, or does it crawl the full site?
Yeah, it's limited to the current page you're on, so it's the same for the whole optimized SEO tool. You will do it one page, one by one, but yeah, it depends if you have thousands of pages, but it works only for the page you're on.
Okay, thanks. When working with marketing agencies, they expect easy deployment of third-party tracking, GA4, Microsoft Clarity, Meta, Google Ads, LinkedIn, etc. Remarketing tags and consent mode. Does Odoo plan to provide this out of the box, or must we manage the script manually? So
I think you mean, if I understand correctly, how to add it on the website. So as I showed you, we have some integrations in standard, but if it's not in standard, there's always a way to add it to the website. So if you go in edit mode, then theme, at the bottom you can always inject some code so you can track these analytics if you need to. Otherwise, let's see at the booth, the e-commerce booth, to go a bit further if you want to.
Okay. WordPress SEO migration to Odoo.
What's the question?
That's a short question.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe the next one.
Yeah.
Doesn't a page need H1 for SEO optimization?
Yes, it does. That's the case for the page here, I think. So to do that, I can maybe show you quickly. Here, if you just select the text within the contents, you can switch like this, the type of title that it is. So here it's header 1, it's the first title of my page, and then the other ones are header 2, and so on. And indeed, it's only one H1 per page. Super important to not have to.
Okay. Is keywords still on point for SEO?
Yes, it is. Actually, I think that using keywords is still important, especially if you're trying to optimize the content of the website. And even, like, I mean, you are referencing AI and how to be referenced in these chatbots, for example. But it's searching the web, so technically, if you are optimizing your websites for Google, you're also optimizing it for AI. And I think the main priority is just to write content that is a bit different, a bit more valuable than you used to, and not try to have your main keyword 100 times into your page. You can still do it like you used to, and just write really good content, and you will have more chance to be referenced.
All right.
In AI, I mean.
Can the slugs for products be edited?
The slugs?
Yeah.
Yes, it can. So if we take a product, for example, take this one. Here you can do it inside Optimize SEO again. Here you see you have a custom URL section where you can modify the URL for the product. For example, if the name is too long, this is where you can do it for the product. And also all the dynamic pages within Odoo. So if it's a product, an event page, a blog page. And for other pages, it's just in site properties. And you can do it here, and it will create the redirections automatically if you want. So let me do it. For example, I will modify it. And here I can redirect the old URL automatically like this, and it will create the redirection. And for products, the redirection is also created automatically for you.
All right, thank you. Can you handle canonical tags?
Yes, I mean, if you want to add it manually, no, it's not possible. But for the e-commerce, we handle it, and that's how we make sure that we don't have duplicate content. So you technically cannot really add it yourself unless you're doing some customizations. But normally it should be enough, like what is standard should be enough.
Okay, thank you very much, Claire.
Thank you.
Maybe small applause for Claire and all the other questions she can handle via the
Yes.
iPad. Thank you.